Thanks. Thanks, nice. All right, we're going to messages into Q&A. All right, messages. Greens is Archangel. Gabriel, same energies. Of course, there's always a lot to learn from this reality. Everyone operates at a different frequency. It can be a lot to take in. So if you've noticed, but yeah, just focusing on your your current daily life. But there are those that are going. Well, everyone has some kind of karma they're going through. Of course, you can also go through good karma. Those are going through toxic karma. It's not always the easiest to reveal it or to unravel it. It's and you don't always want to see it either. But sometimes it's there if you want to. It can be revealed for some of those that have been through a great deal, and it's just it's hidden, but it can be discovered. Let's put it that way. So I just putting it out there. Those that are wondering why they have bad luck and things like that, or sometimes it's not always connected to karma. A lot of times it is. So. Queens, we are the Arcturians, blessings and your energies. Yes, we're going into the new year. Of course, you're leaving this month, going into the next. Yes, it's going to be kind of a chaotic energy. At least the media and the governments are covering up a lot of their mistakes. So this is going to be a lot of noise in the background. It doesn't mean you have to listen to it, but there's just a lot of, that doesn't mean you'll actually see their major mistakes next year. You might see some of it. Sometimes these things take several years to reveal, but they are trying to hide what they've been up to recently. So, of course, it's been happening in the past, but recently they've been able to they have a little bit more power than they have in the past. Let's put it that way. At least for politicians, at least, as you can probably see some of that. So energies, blessings. Greetings, we have the felines from Lyra. Yes, of course, you are connected to our DNA. There is a galactic history. It has not been fully revealed. The idea is for you to focus on your world, your reality, and eventually your history will show itself connected to us and other star systems. There is, of course, a reptilian connection. Maybe not as deep as some of you might realize. There is a connection, but it's there's connections to the field. You can say the felines are a lot stronger than the reptilians. The reptilians have a heavy influence here, yes, but the feline energies basically is like we were part of the development of your version of human. We contributed to a great deal. If it was a reptilian contribution, you'd be probably living in caves and living on the floor, and you have some kind of scales. So I'll give you some context of that. So we're here to also answer your questions while we're ready.
Hello, blessings. Greetings, Lyran felines.
Thanks.
Thank you for coming in. Up first this evening, we have Daria.
Greetings. Do you have any messages for me that you would like to share?
It is self-confidence energies that you're still working on, at least on the physical level. You have to also on the astral level. You say you're here to bring about some of the astral knowledge here in the physical, but the physical, it's like you've been away from the physical for some time. So that's another reason why you have this incarnation.
Yeah. Yeah. So lately I have been away from, isolating maybe myself a little bit. Do you have any messages on whether I was going to hit those good timelines or not?
Well, you're just doing a clearing, and you're also making sure you're not going to run into any bad timelines. Let's put it that way. But there's still a lot of, it's like you're still clearing a lot of clutter in your astral, especially those that you don't want to show up in your astral. There's just like they're just astral clearing. It just has not been fully. It can be better. Let's put it that way. Because they do interfere in your physical, as you know.
Yeah, they do that, and yeah. Yes. Okay. Well, thank you, and have a cool channeling with this group.
Yes, yes.
Blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we got Hudia.
Hi, greetings, felines.
Greetings.
Thank you for being here with us. I have a question about, do you have any information on who is my spirit totem at this time?
One is the frog.
The frog.
Absorbing energies and healing, just learning. Learning from it. You also have a healing factor built into it, that you probably can see that.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And for my second question, I was wondering if you have any information on where I met Moyad in my past, if I have any past life connection with him, the one that I'm dating right now.
He has the amphibian connection, but Middle Ages connections you have. I mean, he's a Martian being. I think you have like a Venus, you had a Martian connection. So just trying to understand each other in this incarnation. That wasn't always the case in previous lifetimes.
Yeah, okay, beautiful. Thank you very much. Blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Dragon.
Hello, how you doing? You're the Lyrans, right?
Yes.
So my first question is, it seems like, well, on the plus side, humanity's in this timeline, reality, whatever you want to call it, is still alive. They haven't destroyed themselves or destroyed society, which is better than other times I've lived around this quote era. But it also seems that that everybody's like a little stuck and not moving forward. Just kind of repeating the same cycles with slightly more advanced technology, but not really advancing all that much. Little bits in here and there socially and stuff like that. But social especially seems like the slowest progress that's being made. Can you talk about like from your perspective, like how are we doing as far as like advancing and readiness for more open involvement in the galactic, galactic stage and everything?
Well, society has to change. It's designed not to move very quickly. So those that can break out of that mindset go far, and then others get lost, more lost. They think they're advancing spiritually. They're actually more sabotaging themselves and not realizing it. So, well, there's no quick way of learning spiritual growth either. I believe the majority think there is. So just because they're spiritual, they're afraid they're getting somewhere where they really are. So there's that, but society just has to change. It's not interested at this point. So, but no one's judging. We just go with the process of the world, basically. The past has gone through this too. So it's going. This has happened throughout history, though. This is nothing happening.
Okay. For my second question, for those of us who've kind of, become more aware, but are kind of tired and just kicking back at this point, and shame on us, but sometimes at some point people get tired of fighting sometimes, and think the reality tries to make encourage that to kind of keep things the way they are. What suggestions do you have for those of us who are kind of looking at this and going, this is stupid, this is still going on? For instance, the Palladians suggested to continue, using your imagination and like picture yourself as something else, and like explore that imagination. Do you Lyrans have any suggestions on how to cope with, just the monotony of how things are dragging on.
Well, some people have to get over themselves. I mean, you just have to focus on yourself and not worry about the world, and the world's going to do what it's going to do. So basically, if they're going to be doing that, focusing on everyone else, I guess they're just not finding themselves that interesting. The more you focus on yourself, it doesn't really matter where the world goes and all that. So, I mean, yeah, you might see some things in society don't agree with life, but that's everywhere. It doesn't, no matter what planet you go to, you're going to run into that. It's just this world is known to make fun of this society, I guess.
Thanks so much, love.
All right, thank you for that. I agree wholeheartedly with that.
Yeah.
You got to get over yourself. Get over yourself. Push past your limits.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Andrew.
Greetings.
Thanks.
I relate a lot to both of those questions Dragon asked. Do you just have any messages for me about, especially just feeling tired? I've been sick for a while and just letting go of density. Do you have any suggestions about that?
Well, it's not that you're getting energy, I would say, attacked, or you're getting visiting. Yeah, you're getting, even when we're trying to connect to it. Yeah, you just got to learn how to protect yourself better. Feels like you're always watching your back is what I'm getting from that.
Okay, that's helpful to know. I'll leave it open then if you have any other messages for me. Thank you.
I'll just follow your instincts as they insectoid energy that you're connected to. So just basically just follow your instincts at the moment. It's not a whole lot of messages at this time. So
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Blessings.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we've got Silverclaw.
Hello, greetings. My first question is, the bookings for my job this week is extremely low. Is this normal and going to recover?
the economy is just slow everywhere. So maybe recover next year. But it's not going to be a quick recovery now.
Oh, no. Okay. My next question is, what positive things do you see in my timeline next year?
Possibly a move and a change in careers. Most likely you'll find something that's a little bit more lucrative than what you're doing now. But it's up to you though.
Okay. I suppose this will present itself when it does.
Well, you have to look for it also.
Look for it. Okay. Okay, thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Yuli.
Greetings. Is there any messages for me at this time?
Just protect your energy. There seems to be, I think your daughter's energy is still, I mean, I don't know, she's still kind of over the place.
She's still all over the place. Oh my gosh.
It's still, yeah, making show more discipline towards her. She's still, but she still has some of her relationship energy there, and that's why she's erratic.
I thought she was doing better, but I guess not.
No, well, that partner that she died with is her energy. His energy is still with her. That's why she's like that.
Okay. Okay. My next question is about. I have a friend at work. His name is Levi's, and sometimes I talk to him and I tell him things that I get that I need to tell him. But the other day he was telling me that he thinks he was my master, and when I say things to him, he thinks that I'm repeating what he said to me in other lives. I don't know if that's true. I don't feel that. But I saw him in my dream one day too. He wasn't doing anything, but he was just there. So, do this is true, or you have anything that you can see about this situation?
It's like he's connected to his narcissistic side, apparently.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I thought.
he feels like he's just trying to figure himself out. So he's jumping timelines. He doesn't know who he is. So
Mhm.
it's all mixed up.
Yes, a
So
little
just
bit.
put him in his place, and it's like just just tell him all that nonsense. He's not doing himself any favors by talking that way, as you know.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay, well, thank you and blessings.
All right. Up next, we've got Michael.
Greetings, felines. I feel like, okay, at work, I take prescription medicine, which is not illegal, but I feel like my intuitive is telling me that I had a snitch on the job, and it is a guy that is a preacher, and when he comes back from lunch, he is on some hard drugs, and I feel like it's him. And that's my intuition. That's not what someone's told me. And I have to take a drug test tomorrow, but I have prescription medicines, which, is not illegal. What can you tell me about this situation?
Yeah, I feel like there's a couple of other snitches out there too. So, and part of it, they're just trying to protect the company or themselves, or just realize that's kind of the norm there. So, but yeah, just go with the flow of it. And, your subscription drug will be okay.
Is it Doug?
It's him. I feel like there's another person there too. It's like they kind of talk. There's a manager also. It's kind of, I feel like management's there is kind of allowing that to happen also. They didn't have to. They could just,
Well, my superintendent pulled me to the side and said that my urine come unconclusive, but he needs me and he wants me, so it's not like they're trying to get rid of me. But he even said, if you got any prescription medicines, bring them.
Yeah.
So that's what gave it away.
Yeah. So they're just doing company policy. That's all.
And do I have okay? And I just want to know about this job because I'm doing okay and I like it there. Do you see me doing better and making some money here at this job?
Yeah, you're just getting used to it. I mean, any new job, it takes a while to get used to. Funny how your drug test might come out the same due to your subscription drug situation there. So they'll figure it out eventually.
All right. Thank you so much. Blessings.
All right, blessings. Up next, we got Annie.
Hi, greetings. I was just wondering if there's any messages from any of my friends that have passed away. Like, I don't know. I have a lot of them, so I just didn't know if there was any messages from any of them, any friends.
I don't know the names of all your friends, but it's they seem to be fine. They seem to be trying to cross over fine. I mean, you help them. Some of them, not all of them. They're not really saying who's kind of identifying themselves.
So none of them are like lingering or anything.
Not really. No, you have like a grandfather that's around, but he's not doing anything troublesome or anything.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's good. Okay, great. And then my second question is, this morning I was listening to a YouTube video, and I really resonated with it, and I got chills all over my body. Can you tell me what that was with getting the chills? Like,
yeah, that was accurate. They just I don't know what they said, but it feels like you can resonate. Yeah, you're connected to that message. It's what's out there.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. I just wasn't sure, and I was like, I didn't know if anything was around me or.
No, it just had to do with just your spirit energy, your crown opened up.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. All right. Thank you. Blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Crystal.
Greetings.
Thanks.
Any messages for me, please?
Just travel is good. New change is good when you're ready for it.
Okay. What do you see going on with the repairs to my home?
What
I
is it?
submitted a claim, and I'm just waiting for it to get approved. Do you see that going?
They're going to drag that out.
Oh, for
Because they can.
I
They don't care.
know.
So,
All right, I'll try to be optimistic in the meantime.
yeah.
Blessing.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we got Sahara's questions. Her first question, she says, to my dear higher self, why am I so dizzy today and how can I remedy this, please? Is it related to my situation emotionally with my twin flame or what? Thank you so much. I love you.
It's stress related, but it is like astrally you travel too fast. It's like your astral self is just very busy, as you probably know. So when your astral self connects, like when your soul comes back into your body, you're like a pixie. You want to just fly over the place. To realize that. So you kind of tell yourself, you go into the astral realms just to, kind of tone it down a little bit when you come back into your body. So,
there we go. All right. Our second question, to the Lyrans, blessings. Have I ever known you and do you have a message for me, please? Thank you so much. Love, Sahara.
Yes, our connection with you is very ancient, though. Even around more of the fairy energies, the elf people, and this world to focus too much on the feline energies. Just at least the feline humanoid energies. You've just been, you say, it's so wrapped up with this world. This world's been your job for a while, so your project. So, but yeah, we do, assist you, but really you're just doing your thing, as you could say. So.
All right, blessings. Up next, we got Mary.
Greetings.
Thanks.
I would like to ask about the felines. I have a Lyra, a Jupiter, and a Nebula. I've talked about them before. And I wanted to ask, which is the most spiritually inclined of the three of them? I have an idea, but I would like to hear it from you.
Well, all three of them are pretty advanced. They just have different levels of it. Yeah, they're just Nebula seems to be the strongest one.
Okay, thank you for that. I have something else that I would like to share. I've wanted for a while to have a piece of a moldavite. I chose a very special moldavite pendant, but actually I feel like it chose me. I do feel I just recently got it. I've had it just a little while, but I'm already starting to feel a little more peaceful and somewhat more intuitive. And I wanted to ask you if there's anything that you pick up about the moldavite and its relationship with me.
Well, I should say it's helping you relax because you have a lot of nervous energy around you.
Yes.
So you don't know how to slow down. So the moldavite is helping with that. So you're just helping you relax. You can find other ways of relaxing. It doesn't have to be the moldavite. You can just put the intentions for you to relax. You find other ways of relaxing, but it's up to you.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Blessings.
All right, thank you. Up next, we've got Christie.
Greetings.
Greetings.
So my first question, I was wondering, what is mine and Randy's connection to the barn owl?
No, just like a mentor in the astral realm. So you connect also to the angelic realms, just kind of watching out for you, basically. It's just making sure that you behave yourselves here, you can say. help you align with your spirit, because sometimes you don't. Yeah, sometimes you feel like you get out of alignment with your spiritual energies or your timeline, your path. So just sort of keep an eye on things there.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. And then so my second question, I was wondering, do Randy and I have a connection to the as Lyrans?
A long time ago, yes, before the solar system was even developed. Yes, you're kind of like pink cat energies, like pinkish type of cat energies. It's connected to Sirius, like a snow planet. They're kind of whitish, pinkish. Well, the females are pink, though. The males are more white. So,
Oh, like a snow leopard or something?
no, more like a snow tiger. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there's felines that are not even here, so that you're connected to.
So quite a few different cat aspects.
It had fur. It had fur. Both of them had fur.
What is that?
They both had fur, so leopards
Oh.
don't have fur.
Oh, cool. All right. Thank you.
All right, blessings. Up next, we got Bianca Sophia. She may have stepped away. Hopefully she makes it back because we're nearing the end of the list. So we'll move on to Kathleen.
Yes, hi, thank you. My boss has a knee problem, and he said it's arthritis, but knees is probably linked with the joints. Can you look what it is what problem there?
It looks like a cartilage in that area. Yeah, he's gonna have to see a doctor for that. So it's a doctor would be the best for that. It just feels like he sprained it.
So it's
like a muscle.
Cartilage is actually arthritis, no?
Yeah, well, it's the muscle feels strained. Yeah, there's a cartilage energy there. So.
I look on the street and I see those different species of dogs, big, small, and different types. How a dog decide what species to go, what race?
It's like what they it's kind of like wearing clothes. You just kind of see something, a spirit energy that doesn't have any identity, see something it likes and just incarnates into it. Like, wow, that looks neat. Looks like fun, and dives into it. That's the same with everybody, you could say. Some beings are like born like as fairy beings, or some with cats. They just have a lot of feline or fairy, and they just come with it.
Yeah, makes sense. Super sense. Yeah.
But for dogs, for example, a lot of those dogs like to jump. Depending on the dog, they like to jump to different species. Some just like to stay just with one. Yes, it's kind of boring that way, but some they just figure they kind of figure it out. And they're not interested in the others.
Yeah, because it makes a big difference. If you're a small dog, you will be afraid of all your life. Some big dog will eat you or something.
Well, a lot of those little dogs feel like they're big dogs, so
yeah,
there's that. You'd be surprised how many they could put out a very good fight. Some can't.
Good, yeah. Thank you very much.
Of course.
All right, blessings. I'm trying with Bianca Sophia one last time. All right. Well, up last this evening is me. Thank you again, Lyrans, for coming in.
I'm here. I'm so sorry. I had my kids crying and I had to tend to my children. I'm sorry.
All right, perfect. You made it.
Sorry about that. Hello. Sorry about that, Ivan. Tom, close for me, please. Get the freezer close, please. Sorry about that, guys. My first question is in regards to my daughter, Isabella. I want to know what our history, like our past lives, because we have a very odd relationship. She's only 5, so I'm just curious about her.
Fairy connection. She's also been a dragon, like one of those little dragons.
Aw.
And it's like a pink purple dragon that was, yeah, something like, yeah, that was always getting your attention, let's put it that way. So,
Aw.
but
Cute.
yeah, she can be quite stubborn, as you already know.
Oh yeah, feisty.
Yeah, which that comes from the pixie.
Ah,
The
nice,
pixies are probably more difficult to work
nice,
with than all.
nice. Okay, my second question is in regarding to my my human twin, right? And that's on the planet right now. Um, I'm having a lot of like recall, like flashbacks of like MK Ultra programming or something like that. Was he my handler or trainer or what?
Seems like he was. It's like he was cloaked or cloned to look like that. I don't see him actually wanting to do that. It looks like they mimicked a lot of his energy for him to look like have a clone to be that way. So some of his energy is connected. I don't see him actually wanting to be involved with that. If he was, it was under my control.
Right, right. So it was like most likely a clone, right?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, if he ever did anything, it wasn't really him. But yeah, mostly it was a clone energy. So I sit there.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, blessings. Up last is me. Well, thank you again. For my first question, when defending myself in an argument, I notice I come off sounding cocky and like arrogant to kind of compensate when I'm feeling a lack of confidence. It's an effective defense mechanism that cools the other person down, but it kind of concerns me how easily I can slip in and out of that arrogance. It makes me think that it's a character trait that's followed me around for a number of lifetimes. Is that the reason why this lifetime was designed to teach me patience, so I don't let success go to my head and like grow bigger than it needs to be? I'd like to know, are there any lifetimes you can share where I got a little too full of myself?
Well, you had like a drill sergeant incarnations in your past. So that's where, when like the Mongols,
right?
You have to be that way, and because they had to be impatient too, because they had to move as fast as they could. Let's do this because who knows, they might get ill and die, and anything can happen.
Right.
So they're always on the move. So I say it comes more from the Genghis Khan energy. And you're trying to heal it, but also you want to show your firmness.
Yeah, because I'll get run over.
Exactly.
I live with a bunch of wolves here.
Exactly.
So you got to hold your own.
Yeah, it's a defense mechanism. No, it's you're healing it. So you're going about it the best way you can. You don't want others to walk over you. Exactly. So you're going to keep some of it around. Yes.
Right. Just to keep that edge. Okay. All right, makes sense. Thank you for that. My second question. A while back, Ivan channeled a version of me that was kneeling in front of a feline council asking, "What is my mission?" It looked like Ivan was immediately visited after that channeling. So how am I working with the felines in this incarnation?
To like law and order, to make what is fair.
Right.
To bring in what is a better society, but also let society decide for itself. So it's just you're connected to the cosmos, just to, as you're doing now, you're going with the flow of it. You're not trying to interfere with anyone, and it's difficult to be in your position because you like to influence more, but a lot of it's just to stay out of it, just focus on yourself. So
Yeah, I feel like that's a better way of helping, just staying out of it.
Yeah, feel like you're like kind of like a watchdog. You're keeping an eye on things, and you do work astrally, and that does exhaust you sometimes. But like astral work is really physically, you just keep an eye on it astrally. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, definitely. I wake up sometimes where I didn't feel like I got any sleep.
Yeah, it's just because you work quickly because you have a lot to do in certain cases.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you for confirming that. And thank you, Archangel Gabriel and Arcturians. Much love, felines.
Much love.
Blessings.